Okay, welcome to this week's pick a card. So for this week, this is just a general reading, so there's no specific questions or anything for this one. This is just an overall reading, so we'll just look at the cards and see what comes up for them. So we've got set 1, set 2 and set 3 for this week. So if you go ahead and pick your sets, and then I will go through each one. Just to let you know as well, I do personal readings online, so if you did want to get a personal reading done by me, then you can just message me at hello@staceysadler.com, and you can also have a look on my website, and I've got all the list of what reading options I have. Okay, so let's get into it. So first of all, we've got set 1. We'll have a look at these cards. Okay, so for this set, we've got the 9 of Pentacles, we've got Destiny, we've got Impartiality, and Work and Occupation, and Abundance. Okay. All right. Okay, so what I've got coming up with this set is there is someone around you here that is like a match for you. So this could either be a love connection or it could be a friendship. It's a connection though where it's like you've only got eyes for them. Like there could be anybody else in the room and all you look at is them. Like they're the person who you just totally connect with. So yeah, like I say, this could be a love connection or it could be, you know, a best friend that, you know, you're just really compatible with each other. But it's like, yeah, there could be anybody else in the room, but this person is the person who stands out to you the most. So, so a good connection here. It shows that you are walking, you know, you're walking through, periods of light and shadows here, so it could mean that you've kind of been through a bit together. So you go through, you know, the good times and the bad times, and at the moment, you know, things are really good because you're standing in the light part, but you know there has been shadow periods where you know you've walked through that all together and you've got through it. So and it's almost like, you know, when you are in each other's presence, you lose yourself in each other. So it's a really, really nice connection there. So that paired with Destiny, it shows, obviously, again, this is a really good connection. You are going through something together. It's like you're better walking this path together than you are apart. So what you achieve together, you achieve far more together than you would ever do by yourself. So it's really nice to have this person around you. And it's like you could be in a place as well where you're kind of facing your future. So there could be like a next step that you're going on to. So, you know, this is the next part that you want to kind of move forward onto. You want to, you know, get to a different place, and you're doing that together. You know you want to do that together. So it's like you're looking forward into the future, and you want to take a risk and move on to something else. And you just completely complement each other. So it's kind of like what I get with the black and white. So it's like you're black and white and you work together, but then there's, you know, like a grey area that you want to explore and figure out, you know, discover more about, to fill any missing parts of what you've got together. And you know, it's like you're on a really nice journey of wanting to explore more and discover more. And with Impartiality, it's like what I get here as well, with the twos as well, there's, you know, 2 people here together, 2 people here, 2 people here, 2 things here. It's like everything's together. So there's no splitting you up with this set. That, you know, the connection here that this is talking about is just a real amazing balance, and there's no splitting you guys up. It's like you're together for the long haul. And it's like you're going through this period where you kind of, maybe this discovery as well as you want to, it's like you need to discover what it feels like to step into somebody else's shoes. So this is about fairness and being open-minded, and these are paint buckets here. So it's like you want to bring something more to the table. You want to color something or make something different and see something in a new light or new shade kind of thing. And it's like you want to use this creativity to bring more exciting things into your life. So it's like you're upgrading your life in some way, but you're doing it with this other person, and you're making something different. And with work and occupation, I kind of get the feeling that this is not so much about like your job or what you do for a job. It's more that you're willing to do the work to get to this new place. So it's, you know, going to be a quite a path to go on, and but you know, you want to put in the work together to achieve this new thing. So, and you know, the person here is, you know, weeding out things, and so whatever doesn't work in your life, it's kind of like get rid of it, you know, and you're doing it with this other person. So you want to be refreshed and live on a, you know, in a space that is just cleared of everything that doesn't need to be there, and you're tidying up old patterns as well. So it could be, you know, maybe together, if it is a romantic relationship, you're just getting rid of patterns and habits that just don't even matter. And from doing this, it's like your abundance, it's just like, it's amazing things. So clearing out the old, bringing in new stuff. So by that movement of moving things out, it's like you're creating space for more abundance to come into your life. So it's just, this is a really nice set. So you've just got really good things coming for you, and such a nice connection. Like, this is such a nice connection with this person. So yeah, so that is explaining our set 1. Okay, and now we're going to move on to our set 2. Okay, so here we've got 9 of Cups, we've got Perseverance, we've got Quest, and we've got the Marriage card, and Good Things Are Coming. All right, so for this set, so 9 of Cups, so you could be coming out of a kind of a turbulent time, and the period now is like you're coming into calmer time, so calmer waters, or a situation that has gone on is now settled down a bit, and you're feeling more secure than you did before. So yeah, there's a bit of security, a bit more security than you had before, so maybe in the past 1 to 3 months, but you're still not completely letting down your guard just yet, or fully opening up, probably for fear of being hurt again. So, you know, you're safe at the moment, but you're still not quite opening up the way you want to at the moment. There's probably been a change recently, and now it's like you can talk about it. So maybe before, when you're in the thick of it, it's kind of like you didn't feel like you could talk or get out what you wanted to say about it, and now it's like everything, you can talk more about it, and everything's kind of getting sorted, and yeah, so it's kind of just everything's kind of moving into its place, and things are sorting out. So you're still in that process. It's not like things are resolved just yet. It's like you're in that process of things being resolved, and you're looking, and it's like you want the positive outcome for the situation as well. So perseverance, you've been persevering through something, so this has probably gone on for a long time. It's not like it's just been a thing that's popped up for a couple of days or whatever. It's been something that's gone on for a long time, and you're breaking through things. So now you're kind of at that time where you're probably a bit exhausted, but now it's kind of like you are being a bit more uplifted, because it's like you know that this is the next stage, and you're making progress. And other people around you want to see this work out as well. They want to see this resolved. And it's also about you overcoming any doubts about it as well. So, you know, you may have doubted things, but it's now you kind of like, you can't doubt yourself anymore. You just got to be more positive about the situation, and whatever the outcome is that you want for the situation can happen, because it's your thoughts that decide the outcome. So in Quest, this has been necessary for you to go through. So while it might feel like, oh, why has this happened to me? Like, why did I have to, experience this? And it might not have been pleasant, but this has been really essential for you to go through, because it's like you've needed this to happen for you to gain courage and for you to get answers that you were asking those questions, 6 to 12 months ago, and now this happened because it wanted to give you those answers. And with the marriage card here, this could be, a marriage. If you are with somebody, it could mean that you are going to marry the person that you're with, or it could mean, if you're in a relationship, it could mean you're moving into a new stage of your relationship, a new level that you're going to reach of connection. Or if it's to do with, a work situation, it could just mean that there are really good connections here, and what you had to go through are bringing you those new connections, and you're going to be working with somebody who you really do get along with. Or it could be, to do with a living situation, so being around people who you just really get along with, or the marriage card can also just be, like a willingness to bond with somebody in a way that you never really have before. So, and with good things are coming. So, yeah, self-explanatory. It's, what you had to go through had to happen. So the outcome is going to be good. It's not like this has been none of this has been worth it. It's all totally been worth it. So what you had to go through to get to the other side, but now you are coming to the other side. Like the bad part has been and gone, so you're not going to go downhill again. It's like the worst part has happened now, so it's like you're moving into the better times now. All right, so that is our set 2. Okay, so now we're going to move on to set 3. Okay, so the cards we've got here is the 9 of Swords, Enlightenment, Service, Main Person, and Yes, Go for it. Okay, so 9 again. So all of these sets have been 9, so that's interesting. So I don't know if that means anything to anybody. So that's 999. So if you've been seeing 999 recently, or you could have been 99, or 9 has some general meaning for maybe somebody watching this, if that's a thing. So 9 of Swords. So what I get from here is there are mirrors. There are mirrors here. So it kind of feels like this is what you choose to see in the mirror is how you feel. Or, the people around you, how they treat you, that's a reflection of yourself. So if you feel like you have all the good things, then that's, that will be reflected back on you. If you feel like everything's bad, then, everything that will be reflected back to you as well. So, you need to think about, what changes do you need to make to have, like if it's relationships, so what changes do you need to make in your life to reflect that back to you? What is it that you're giving out that you get back, or what is it that you're not giving out that you don't get back from anybody else? So it's all that big karmic circle, and what you see is what you get back, or what you feel is what you get back. So or it could be a case of this person standing in the background, so it's almost like she wants what they are having, and but it's like it could possibly be past stuff, so you're not willing to open up, or you feel like, oh, I don't want to open up because I've been hurt before, and I'll be hurt again, so I'm not going to open up. But you've got to be vulnerable to achieve the relationship that you want to achieve. So it could be scary, but that's sometimes what you've got to do to get to a different level. So enlightenment, so building confidence, so what I see in this card is, it's the child. So when you're a baby, and then at the other end of your life, so that's a big scale from the time you're born to the time you die. So, and there's all that in between time. So, and that in between time of life is about building confidence. So you live the path of enlightenment, and you need to think in between, what can I do to heal myself if I don't feel good, or how can I live my life more courageously, or what can I do in that in between time to make my life better. Like, we're here to live a really good life. We're not here to suffer or be in pain. Like what changes can you make to get the relationships you want, or to feel good, or to get the jobs you want, or what chances would you take to get something better. And I kind of feel like the service card as well is that, to me, is like, if you were on your deathbed at the end of your life, what would you look back on in your life and say, oh man, I wish I'd changed that, or I wish I didn't worry about that because that didn't actually matter. What changes would you make, to love more, or to have more connection with somebody, or what things do you think matter now, which in the bigger scheme of things don't really matter. Like, how can you be more happier with what you have now, because the things that you do have now are good things. And it's just about perspective, about or if you do want more things, then just take a chance and do it. Like, it's not scary. Like, you might think it's scary, but it's really not. And there's somebody around you who's a really good person as well. And it's like, this person, if this is to do a relationship, there is a person in your life who's not going anywhere. There, the person around you who is staying in your life, or this main person could be you. So you need to be the main person in your life, and take more chances, and go for it, to build better things in your life. So take chances. Don't worry about what the things you think about are big things now. It's just go for it. Like, do something different in your life. I kind of feel like just take chances and do crazy things, and have fun. All right, so that is our last set. So I will be back next week on Monday on Instagram and Facebook with Pick a Card and Answers Up on Tuesday, and then back on YouTube on Thursday with a video Pick a Card. And again, if you want a personal reading done by me, then you can message me at hello@staceysadler.com, and I will see you next week.